Squad. My name is Damash, and joining me for this lovely cast is the ever so wonderful Noughts. How you doing, Noughts?
Good afternoon. I'm ready to watch the HK players crush again. It's been a while. I've really enjoyed their run through 3WC, and I'm hoping to see them make a run for it, even in Corsace Open, where I'd argue the competition is tougher.
Indeed, yeah. Of course, Roundtable Hong Kong. They're coming through qualifiers. They've not played for a week. They've had that break. I wonder if that's maybe going to play into their into maybe like a disadvantage. Dream Squad. They've had to work their way through the groups and things to get here, and I wonder if maybe that is going to play into their mindset. Are they focused for this match? That's the question, I suppose.
Well, I wouldn't rule it out, but I do feel like Swaggy MCY4 and even the remaining players on the roster, really. I mean, these are active players and exceptional players, especially Tsuwagi MCY4. Truly top tier, even as individual players in open rank 1v1s. And, looking at Dream Squad, we have some solid tournament players. Some names you definitely see around the block a lot. But I don't know if they even begin to stack up to the top tier of the Roundtable HK, even with a break, even with a bit of a mentality gap. Maybe you're not as into it as Dream Squad are, with being more actively, involved in the tournament so far. I do very heavily favor Roundtable HK, and I think they're just going to be able to get their minds in the right place. But as for picks and bans, or rather protects first, I keep forgetting. For Dream Squad, I guess something you might want to think about protecting would be tapping, and they protect DT2, so that makes a lot of sense to me. Especially that that's the stamina pick, I believe, in Knockout C.
Yeah, we should probably explain as well that the teams do get to kind of decide which pool they play. They both get to either ban a pool.
Oh yeah.
And if they obviously can't decide on a pool, then one is selected. But I think like you said, in this case, with pool C, which was chosen, that is the sort of the medium length sort of stamina focused. It's a classic DT2, isn't it? Really, it's what you
Yeah, pretty much. Which is, I mean, really, it's exactly what Dream Squad ought to be doing, I'd say. Exactly the map I'd want to see them protecting. Hidden 2 protected by Roundtable Hong Kong, the Ryusei Aika high density hidden A map. Pretty classic in, I feel like AR9 density was the meta for the hidden 1 slot for a time. At this point, quite a long time ago, it feels like, but it's kind of that type of map, even though it is 8.8, the AR. But the hidden aim, something I think this HK roster is quite strong on. Feels like something Dream Squad ought to be able to perform pretty competently on. But maybe Roundtable HK just feel like they have that edge on it, or just that bit more comfortable on it, and choose to protect it. I can't blame them for ever really protecting aim of any flavor, so I think they're just really good at that. So
I'm interested by this Roundtable HK No Mod 3 ban, actually. I thought this would be quite a favorable map for them. That sort of like Devious Panda alt patterning kind of style. I don't know, I just feel like that's something that they'd be really strong on. They've got this kind of like E21 MCY4 roster that I think would actually quite shine at a map like that. So I'm interested to see it banned here.
I think it's too fast. I think it's too speedy. It's too intense tapping wise, and I think they want nothing to do with that. HR2 ban from Dream Squad is strange to me. I feel like this roster actually performs pretty well on precision, typically, and are like, I don't know, they're strangely good on it, especially like Anesthetic for being a stamina DT player. I feel like very often performs well on the HR precision picks, but choosing to ban it out, I guess scared of Roundtable HK on it.
Yeah, it's one of those things, and they're jumping through these picks. We're barely able to keep up. No Mod 2 is going to be the first pick for Dream Squad. What can you kind of tell us about just about this map? Really, I'm a bit unfamiliar with No Mod 2.
Well, it's I don't know, it's an interesting one. It's a type of thing I've never seen before in No Mod 2. A lot of the patterning is more what you'd see in, and I guess the kind of players you'd expect to perform on it are what you'd typically see in Hidden 3. You know, very gimmicky flow aim, very difficult like transitions in spacing and stuff. It's a half-slashed Zelk collab, which I think already, in terms of what type of map you're seeing here, makes it rather different to what is conventionally in this slot. And well, apparently it's been compared to Rubik's Cube, but more playable. So I suppose we'll go with that. But
A
I don't know.
Rubik's Cube No Mod 2. Okay, I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
You have to see it to believe it. I don't know. It's a bit of a crazy one. I think it's a pretty cool idea. I can't really speak to this as a pick though. I actually just have no idea what to think of it. Typically, I'd feel good about them picking No Mod 2 into anyone, but this is rather different to a conventional No Mod 2. But hey,
Yeah.
well, I'll just hope they have reason to be picking this, and that they'll actually be able to, you know, make of it what they typically would on a more conventional No Mod 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Getting into this.
Lots of breaks. It's pretty much what I expected. Suwagi the only one to hold.
I can kind of see what you mean with this with this kind of like half slash sort of Zelk mix. It's an interesting combination.
Yeah, it's a lot of like linears mixed in with stuff. I don't know. It's rather different. Swaggy now also breaking. I mean, there's just no combos at all, really. Everyone's struggling to hold.
And you would have thought that actually the Swaggy with the combo would have actually made a big difference, but it doesn't look that way because I think the accuracy is better on the side of Dream Squad right now. I'm seeing like a lot of Nightfalls cover across both sides, but I think everyone's kind of getting a feel for the map now. They're kind of getting things under control. Some big combos coming out from MCY4 and F2X. Double break there for Dream Squad there. Oh, full reset.
Huge now for Roundtable HK, actually, with these two combos. MCY4 and F2X are kind of going huge, considering how precious any combo seems to be on this one. 2X does go, but MCY4 is still going. I mean, everyone else just keeps getting owned, but
Yeah, Descu kind of trying to build up a combo to slow him down, but Unless, never mind. Never mind.
Well, unfortunately, there is nothing in this for Dream Squad at this point, I believe. There's a third of the map left, and MCY4 is still going. What a beast.
Crazy, 1/3 of the map left. Like slow section now. Nice bit of combo builder here. This is only just going to help RoundTableHK. But like I said, there really is not a lot in there for Dream Squad at this point. I think even a full reset's still going to leave them in a desperate position, and they're not holding on to those combos as they need to. MCY4 finally does go down there after like what, 1200 combo or something crazy like that?
He went huge on this one. And gonna be the break point to open things up. I don't know that I can blame Dream Squad for picking into this though. Obviously with the pool structure here, they only have 10 maps to choose from. Their options are a bit more limited in the given pool. And I respect not picking the Protect up front, trying to get a point on maybe something a bit more contested. Not going to work out, unfortunately. I think just a step too far in terms of the aim control that this map demands.
Yeah, and you know, it was one of those maps, like you said, quite contested. They weren't a million miles away. I just think they were hoping for a bit higher combo, maybe for RoundTableHK to struggle a little bit more. But yeah, that MCY4 combo is just insane. You take that out of the equation and this match is a lot closer, but still good scores really across from RoundTableHK, so nothing too bad for them. They pick up a nice early break point in this first set, so we should probably go over the sets. I don't think we mentioned it before, but just briefly, we have a 3-set rule for these matchups, so that's why the map pool sizes are a lot more reduced. And wow, RoundTableHK wasting no time with the Protect pick. I mean, I can understand that with just the 4 map wins required to pick up a set, going straight in for the Protect pick is a good way to set up your foundations, if you will.
Yeah, I think if you take the breakpoint initially, just pick your Protect. I don't see anything wrong with that. That's good. Just keep it up, pick your best map, and the 1-2 punch early. I think it's what they should be doing. It is not the type of map that we just saw in No Mod 2, and they could have potentially maybe tried to lean on the aim control if they could find anywhere else. I don't know that there would be anything really like that. So might as well just fire up the Protect.
Yeah, I mean, I think that might be the sort of strategy that teams go for. It's either going to be in that first or second slot, for sure. I think, especially, for Dream Squad going in, that really any team only potentially has 2 guaranteed picks in these smaller sets. So, to see the Protect in the first couple of maps isn't too surprising, really. But we'll see if this is the Protect pick that RoundTableHK can need. They should have a very good idea of what Dream Squad are capable on these maps. Obviously seeing the round robin and things really kind of gives certain teams a lot more information than if you just go straight through the qualifying section. Teams that make it through the qualifying, very little particularly strong on, unless of course you know all the players off by heart. So going into this, we've got just Shion, I think, with the early break for Roundtable HK. But we see that trifecta of MCY4, Suagi, and A21 that I think we've grown quite accustomed to with this Roundtable HK squad. Again, Dream Squad bringing in jetpacks for this Hidden 2.
Actually, pretty competitive so far until the full reset on the side of Dream Squad. Never mind, Suwagi the only one to hold. That is unfortunate timing.
And, well, we've been here before. With Suwagi being the only one to squeeze through.
Nothing new. Yeah, last map it was MCY4. He has passed the baton to Tsuwagi. His turn now.
Triple break. Oh, triple break. For Roundtable HK. Tsuwagi going down as well. Oh, that's 7 players now finding resets very consecutively. Never mind. Sorry, I meant all 8. I didn't realize Descu was also find a reset.
Yeah, no one comboing. I mean, this is not the biggest score lead, but it's a bit of a problem that there's only a third of the map left and there's no combo. If there was any combo, I'd have a bit more hope in maybe seeing a comeback here, but looks a bit grim at the moment, actually. Just that little bit extra done by Tsuwagi. Keeping the round table, HK cushy and safe.
Oh my god, what am I looking at?
Yeah, this map is tough. This map is no joke. High BPM, low AR, pretty big spacing, and
Tsuwagi.
A lot of wide angles even. Yeah, I mean, Tsuwagi is really aiming. As he often does. Even on this density. Yeah, not a complete blowout on the protect, but I think nonetheless a pretty convincing win. Largely off the back of Tsuwagi, but still pretty convincing.
Yeah, I mean, when you see the average of all the other players, roughly around like the 280,000 point score range, and then you see Tsuwagi up there at nearly 500k. it's a bit of a step up, I think.
Yeah, map's tough. It's a bit of a struggle. I actually didn't expect it to be quite so hard, but all I did was glance at it in the editor, so.
Yeah, those jump sections, especially towards the end, really ramp up the difficulty.
Yeah.
But the protect pick worked, so they are up 2-0 now. So Dream Squad really, I'd be surprised if they didn't pick their protect at this stage.
Yeah. You have to. I think there's no way.
Unless there was a map that you were super like 100% confident you could win, you kind of have to go into your protect, which in a way actually gives Roundtable a bit of an advantage if they've got other players that are warming up, ready to come in. They've got a lot of time to kind of practice that, knowing that it was gonna come up. But it's, it's the same on both sides, isn't it? You know that Roundtable Hong Kong were gonna pick into that hidden 2. Maybe not straight away, but certainly within the first 2 picks. So it does give you a bit of a chance to prepare for the oncoming storm, as it were.
Yeah. This is still like the one map in the pool that should just straight up favor Dream Squad. I want to say, at least. We'll see how it plays out, but I just don't think this is what Roundtable HK are known for, like what these HK players are known for. It's I don't know, they're just very good players, and I don't know how up to date my read on them on this is.
Yeah, I think we're kind of just gonna have to feel this one out. I mean, the differences between like that hidden and this DT is quite significant, so it's a big adjustment. And we see a bit of a roster change here for Dream Squad. Zeppe and Handsome Me coming in for this one. Whereas I think that's almost the exact same roster for HK. Oh no, F2X I think was in the first map.
MCY4 trades a little bit later. Desiccate also breaks, though, apparently. We'll see after it speeds back up. Yeah. Just want to make sure it's not a Bond show, you know? Like,
we've been cut out too many times.
You never know.
Too many times.
Yeah. Well, it is the two combos to 3, so not the best start, but certainly still in it.
Yeah, Handsome is having big difficulties here.
Oh, Zeppe breaking actually hurts so bad for Dream Squad.
That was the big act play as well.
They really need to start seeing breaks on the Roundtable HK now.
Oh no,
that's one. But, oh, Anesthetic. Well. Suwagi did break, but yeah, the only combo left for Dream Squad is gone, and A21 and F2X are still going strong. Even on the protect here.
The Sook is disconnected.
Oh no.
Never mind. Client. Love it.
Well, the map is likely over. It was already a pretty big score gap, and yeah. A21 is still holding the FC even if F2X did break. Roundtable HK looking for a quick end to the first set.
Get everyone up to speed there. Yeah,
A21 did break, but he is at 900k or so, so almost got pretty close there. I think really it already hurt to not have the big scores on Zeppe Anesthetic, which I think are two players you're really looking to perform better on this pick. But having the bottom score on Handsome Me is incredibly painful, and it is hard to do anything on a pick like that if you have a backpack like that. Especially against a team like the Roundtable HK. They're just a very good team, even if it's a weakness of theirs.
Yeah, it's one of those tough situations that they find themselves in. They are really not in the place they want to be right now, going into Roundtable HK's second map pick, even fourth pick of the match, I should say. And they're looking to close it out with no mod 4.
I don't think this would necessarily be what I'd expect out of them. I would probably have just expected them to pick Hidden 1, just pick Hidden again. But I think this is a perfectly fine pick as well. Picking the reading, I think Dream Squad just does not have any big name for a reading pick like this. I guess Jack Pax would be the one. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Whereas, yeah, I think Tsuwagi ought to be able to just slap everyone on this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough call on who Dream Squad are gonna kind of draft in for this. It is the sort of map though that is quite favorable on, like, you know, if you practice hard on this map, you can still get a pretty good score out of this.
It definitely rewards practice, possibly. I mean, just necessarily due to the skill set more than any other map, it rewards practice. And I guess you just have to hope that Dream Squad really put that time in.
If they don't want to drop this first set, that's what's got to happen. THEROUNDTABLEHK got a slightly stronger lead here. Anesthetic and finding big act drops at the beginning.
Yeah, very strong start from the THEROUNDTABLEHK here. Jack Pack's breaking, Tsuwagi breaking, but MCY4 and NA21 are still going. Yeah, third of the way through, this is already a pretty enormous score gap. Well over 300k. I think it's just gonna be the end of the set. A very, very effective pick from THEROUNDTABLEHK.
Yeah, they found a little hidden gem within this one. MCY4 and A21 going crazy on this, and I don't want to be that guy, but there is nothing that Dream Squad can do at this point.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? Yeah, MCY4 is going off. I guess it's his turn.
He's doing what he does.
Yeah. I mean, this is a bit crazy. The consistency. This map throws so much at you.
It's got that such like a stop-start cursor movement, and yeah, there's so much to keep track of that he is absolutely obliterating this map.
Has he done it? He has. Okay. Did he miss at the start? No way.
Is that because of Ak? It's almost.
Oh yeah. I think it's Ak. Yeah. It's Ak. That is so sick.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, quite the gap. I kind of feel bad. Desuke on the C rank 39k, and you have an FC in the same lobby. That is just insane. I mean, the score gap, he almost 1v4'd.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And that stings sometimes on a map like that.
That really stings. That's the way the set finishes out. Well, they're not going to have to play the same pool again, which I feel like is some comfort, you know? You're going to be able to move into something different and not just expect to get absolutely obliterated on the exact same maps again.
They do get to choose this pool, from what I've been told. They will choose the second pool. So they will be actually able to pick something that's a bit more favored towards them. As for what pool is better for them, I don't know. Being completely honest, maybe something aimed towards sort of the high BPM. If they can find something that's more consistent like that, but these pools are going to be so balanced. They're going to have maps that they're good on and maps that Round Table Hong Kong are also going to be very good at. So it's just trying to find the one that's going to suit them the best. Definitely something with less reading, probably.
Oh yeah.
I feel like the second pool B, might be more to their favor. Yeah, they've got a lot of sort of high BPM maps that they could go into. If you take out that sort of, you could take out thing if it's low BPM specifically, you could take out Hidden One. But if it's the approach rate focus and the reading, there's the Hidden Two they could take out. There's a lot of high CS in that first pool, in pool B. So maybe that's what they'll go for.
Yeah. Pool B has been picked apparently, so that is what we're going for. Actually, didn't okay, so both banned A, and Dream Squad picked C, so I believe it was always going to be B.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, B it is, and I do like it better. Like I feel like maybe HR1 and something like that wasn't even a contestable for them, whereas this HR1 maybe, even though I don't know, going into the roster of Roundtable HK, any HR1 frankly is terrifying. So it just goes for a lot of the maps even here. It's like maybe there's a bit more in it for them, but it's just so scary for most of it. I think the DT2 might be even better in this pool for Dream Squad. There is that. So I think they still protect DT2 and just play that. Because
Whereas I think
the lower BPM, I feel like might help them not get the same bottom score and maybe be more consistent, So hopefully.
Yeah, they've still got to watch out for like the cut streams and stuff as well.
Yeah.
It's not without its difficulty, but yeah, it's definitely more suited to their style. Whereas I don't know whether I see Roundtable. Oh, they do go into the Hindu as their protect. I wasn't sure whether they go into it because it's a lot more generic, and a lot more like it's still kind of aim focused, but it's not as reading heavy as the Hidden Two from that side. It's not as hard as well.
It's not as reading heavy as the Nomad 4. I guess there is a reading element to the density, but of the former Hidden 2. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot more conventional. It's a lot more accessible than either of those two maps that they picked up points on. But Nomad 3, what was that? Wasn't this speed? I think this was...
That was alt. No,
burst stamina. Yeah. Okay, so a custom song. Actually, I did look at this earlier, but I did not know it was a custom song. But protecting the Nomad burst speed, which I cannot blame them for. I think that's also something they do quite well on. Maybe the cuts and other elements mixed into DT2 are a step too far. I still I can't help but think they will pick it regardless. But the bans, actually, the HR1 ban from Roundtable HK is kind of insane. I cannot believe they banned HR1 into anyone, really. Especially not Dream Squad. I feel like it might even be a pick. Like, that should be just fine. Hidden 1 ban, though, from Dream Squad makes a whole lot of sense, as it's essentially the no-mod alt of the pool, just in Hidden. And, I mean, Roundtable HK are truly exceptional on that. So, very, very good ban. I think the best ban they probably could have made. And just picking their Protect immediately.
Yeah, I think they've learned from the mistake of the last match.
Yeah.
The strategy is to pick that straight away. Get a point on the board.
I guess. It's a bit of lack of confidence in that, though. You have to win the match, right? Like, that's what you're looking for ultimately. You have to try to do something. The scoreline's still going to be a sweep even if you take a point, you know? That's it's still going to be 2-0.
But it gives them more time, you know, to hopefully for Roundtable Hong Kong maybe to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Because that's what they need at the end of the day. They need something to break that deadlock of picking up one of their maps. Here we go, starting off the second set. Dream Squad need to pull this one together really to force that third set if they want to stay in. Corsace. I like the squares to the rhythm by Zeppe there. Immediately, you can see why Dream Squad have picked this map. But they will find the first set of drops. 3 of their members got already. Tezook, Anesthetic, and Jetpacks compared to A21. Shion is going to go, though, for Roundtable HK, so it's 2-1 at the moment. And mine 1-1, so Oggy's down. Zeppe going to be finding this as well. Everyone's
Jackpacks! Oh no, Jackpacks is actually holding a combo. He misses after the big burst section on a jump, I think. Desiccate now the only biggest combo in the lobby. Breaks as well. It's still close. Such a small score gap. And Anesthetic does have some combo, but now a combo lead on the side of Roundtable HK.
Yeah, you've got F2X and Suwagi, the 2 people I think you wouldn't want to see on a map like this holding a bit of combo for Roundtable HK, but they are doing it. They have got the score lead at the moment, and they are building it. Real struggle coming from Dream Squad. Jetpacks and Zeppe finding issues there, and Anesthetic and Desuke are going to be finding resets as well. Suwagi went down, but it isn't nearly as much damage. 4 resets though for Roundtable HK, 150k, but there's very little of the map left. They needed to hold on those combos that they built at the end there. They just couldn't hold on.
Yeah, there was hope. There was hope for a time here. But unfortunately, it's going to be yet another point, yet another break point for Roundtable HK.
Yeah, solid stuff from them. It was just there was some big chain misses I think on Dream Squad which really hurt them, and it almost felt like bad luck watching that match. They just seemed to have all the wrong breaks at all the wrong times.
Well, now I'd almost expect Roundtable HK to just pick the Protect again. Yeah, that's I mean, why would you do anything else? You protected it for a reason, presumably. So Consolidate the break point. Just take another point. The sets are just BO7. Just get to 4 points. Not that large of a distance, so.
Yeah, an interesting little map. This one. This is a Skyflame map of a Hatsune Miku song. So if you're a big fan of that, this is the map for you. But like we said before, it's very, very standard hidden too. This is the sort of thing you'd expect to see, across any tournament really.
Yeah. It's really the I mean, pattern aim jumps, smaller circle size, I guess, than you'd typically see in a hidden 2 slot. Not quite to the point of free mod anti-mod pick, like a free mod 1. It's 4.5, but a bit more in that direction. And, definitely on the aimier side overall. So very conventional, very accessible, especially compared to Hidden 2 and No Mod 4 from last pool that Roundtable HK dominated on. So I think Dream Squad have more of a chance, but how much more of a chance is really the question. I feel like Roundtable HK should still be quite heavily favored.
Yeah, they shouldn't really have any difficulty with this one, but they will find the first break. MCY4. Some even trading going on, really. Zepe went down, and then Tasuki and A21 kind of trading things up. Amacetic going to be breaking the deadlock. Anything to match? Not really. MCY4 drops the support, but Stion's going to go, though. A bit of an interesting situation here. It's just Suagi and Jetpacks at this stage.
Okay, well, Jetpacks does go, unfortunately, and it is just Suagi. Even with MCY4 finding quite a couple of breaks. Lead still on the side of Roundtable HK. Desike breaks the recovery there. Tsuwagi does actually break. But I don't know. You do have half of the map left, but I think you're really going to need to be a heck of a change in how things have been going. Jetpacks breaks, unfortunately. I mean, you need combo to win, and it's not happening. What more can you say?
Yeah, once again, it just feels like Dream Squad, they were doing it, and then the breaks came in at just the wrong time. And they've run into that again. Some more breaks, though, coming out from Roundtable, but they already have the score advantage, so it's unlikely to go anywhere.
$821, the player to combo here into the end for Roundtable HK. But plenty of score gap already. No need to widen it, but goes ahead and does that anyways. Why not? Top scores the lobby on a solid 564K. You know, no horrifically low score on the side of Dream Squad. Just kind of performing worse, than Roundtable HK. I mean, they're just not able to match up. They're not able to do that. Zepe really struggled to find any combo.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. They did show potential on that though. That was definitely a better
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
for them.
Yes. There could have been more in that, but yeah, I don't know. Well, for the pick here, DT2 is the only thing I see, but Nomad 4 is honestly,
Hmm.
I feel like they've lost their minds with this pick. I don't know why you would pick this into Roundtable HK. It's a really crazy aim control map, basically. A bit of a reading check as well with the combination of the AR and BPM. It's got some like overlap stuff going on. I don't know. All I know is that angle usage kind of, I mean, the mapping style is just very awkward and difficult to play. And it's in that space of aim control, which is something that Roundtable HK excels at. So I don't know, picking it seems so strange to me.
Yeah, yeah. I I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. No.
I can't find any rationale for this. Like,
No.
there's just no world where this is a good pick for them. This seems pretty terrible. I guess maybe they like the song. Maybe they think it's a cool map. Maybe, you know, maybe they're not really in the mindset of picking, you know,
Logically.
for what, yeah, for what's an effective pick, like tactically or whatever. So
I mean, it is the first hyperpop song using Corsace, so I could see it.
yeah, maybe some hyperpop fans.
But saying that, they have an early lead.
If this is the map of all maps that they finally take a point on, I mean, I don't even know what to think then. It's...
But we can't get too excited. We got a long way to go. But,
yeah, no, definitely.
Scoutpack's the only one holding on to that full combo so far.
Okay.
No one else on Roundtable HK can hold a combo. There he goes, but he has made a good score difference for Dream Squad. The question is, can they hold on to it? Everyone's kind of like looking.
I mean, this is a great start. We're only a third of the way in, but it's like a 100k lead. Finally, like a solid, real lead for Dream Squad on a map. Yet again into the chorus, and
Core cap at 821 started to make it go away. Never mind, he has been stopped, but MCY4's gone as well, so we're still back at that deadlock. No one on Dream Squad got a combo really.
Oh, Xion breaks.
Oh wait, hang on, I'm looking at this. This is actually back up to what it was. 80k? Dream Squad have got the combo. Anesthetics there. Setting the standards. It's very slight. It's very slight. Those drops are not going to help either. You can see it starting to go away in the last little bit of the map. Is it going to be taken away from them at this moment? There goes Zepe, goes down. That was the last big one. Suagi goes. Shion's gone. Can they hold on to it?
Wait, 821.
821 again. He drops.
Oh my god!
Oh,
wait.
No.
There's no way.
Anesthetic's got a hold against MCY4. He doesn't, but they both break. Oh no, it's so close.
It's back and forth.
Last drops at the end. I think it's in there.
Oh
no.
my god, it still goes the way of Roundtable HK. Oh my god, what just happened? I mean, honestly, I just have no idea what just happened. Why did Roundtable HK have such a hard time on that map? Like, I guess it's just that crazy, you know?
Oh man, that's so crushing for Dream Squad. Especially, we didn't actually get to see it initially because of the score adjustment, but 578 points is what separated them. 578 points. That is so unfortunate for Dream Squad. But I see it now. I see why they picked it.
Yeah,
That was
I mean, I
so
see it.
close.
That was a great pick. That's exactly what they should have done. They totally could have taken that. I just can't believe that's the map. How is that the map? I don't know what just happened.
There's no way Roundtable HK goes into DT2, is there? There's no way that lightning strikes twice on this one. Surely not. That would be incredible, though. I wonder what they will actually pick because I think they might have like fancied themselves to actually pick that map.
Yeah.
Nomad 1, maybe?
Perhaps. I guess I don't know. Part of me wants to say like HR2. Nomad 1, yeah. It is the Nomad 1 though. You know, HR2 is also aim control, but a very different style than what we just saw in Nomad 4. So it ought to be a little more reliable, you know. But the precision, something the Dream Squad has been a bit more competitive on, so maybe precludes that from considerations. I think Nomad 1, high BPM, relatively standard jump map, some awkward stuff into some comfy stuff. Just a hidden one, really. But in Nomad, in a lot of ways.
And that's kind of why they've gone into it because every other option to them has been kind of taken away. The actual hidden one from this pool's gone.
Yeah, yeah. I think the actual hidden one would have been like certainly what they'd pick at this stage.
Yeah, and that Nomad 4 from the last pool that was like that had a lot of aim elements into it, a lot of awkward aim elements, I should say. You know, they flew on that map, so
Yeah, yeah.
you know, any of those awkward jumps they shouldn't really struggle on. So it's all going to come down to Dream Squad and how well they play that awkwardness. But hopefully it should be comfortable for them as well because it doesn't have all of that other stuff that Pool C Nomad 4 has. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty more accessible, but yeah, it's a big ask into this HK roster.
Yeah, the Dream Squad, they're facing down the barrel of the gun right now. Now 1 point away from elimination from the Corsace Open. After coming all the way through the group stage, it's probably not how they saw their first match in the bracket go in, but there's still plenty of time to turn things around, but they need to start here. And there was an early break, I think, from Sepe. Oh, Shion as well. Unconventional miss from Jetpacks there. I wouldn't have picked him to be someone who would struggle on something like this. Yeah, so far, not really a lot to talk about. Apart from the odd break here and there. It's starting to fall apart for Dream Squad here. Another miss.
Yeah, just Emesetic. It's a bit too much. It's a bit too much to hope for not just F2X to break as he just did, but also MCY4 and Tsuwagi.
And there goes Emesetic. He has fallen. And with Tsuwagi and MCY4, they really have been the ones to kind of just, when everyone else drops, they keep going forward. And Jetpacks also finds another miss. So there's no one to challenge them here. And they will storm away in this last third to quarter of the map. Honestly, incredible act from MCY4 here. What is that? Dream Squad, they're trying, but it's just too little too late. They needed someone to get through all this to even stand a chance. But it hasn't happened. And with two unbelievable scores around Table HK, their hopes of picking up a point or going to a third set have been taken away. As they unfortunately run out of time. Dream Squad are out.
Yeah, single elimination bracket. So that is it for Dream Squad's run in the tournament, unfortunately. Saying goodbye to them. And the Roundtable HK moves on, lives another day to face the winner of Leif Fish versus Blue Pants. I believe that match, deciding who they'll face off against, will be at 2 UTC on Sunday. So in however many hours that ends up being, good couple of hours. But we do have another match coming up at 16 UTC today. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yes, All G8 Bros versus Godfield Gaming at 16 UTC will be streamed. We will be bringing that to you. So in pretty much on the dot an hour, we'll see you there. Make sure to be there.